this is a matter that we don't want to let go. A year Abrantie way, Kwame Afrifa, Speaker Bagbin. I don't know where you are, but they are saying you are a thief. And we will keep reminding you, Bagbin, we will keep reminding you every day on this platform that Angel FM, Kwame Afrifa, they say you are a thief. You have taken in dollars equivalent $1.5 million, 12 million cedis. Abrantie we some more can say unima brantie of us can go bag mhihye de ba ofie. So Speaker of Parliament, credibility is very important. And don't pretend you've not heard this. You don't want us to be sitting on social media, on TV, on radio, to be telling the world that you are a criminal. So it's better you respond to this allegation. Because yen to mintina krum ha. Na amount for entina radio so thousands of people at the same time Facebook is so millions of people around the world are watching, and the Speaker of Parliament and parliamentarians, our more parliament will pretend to say the integrity and credibility of the Speaker of Parliament, who is the number 3. Yeka omo mo to me Ghana or number 3 no. Nobody can pretend to say a same way until it. So Speaker of Parliament, I just want you to know, until you react to this video, because we as Ghanaians, it is our core responsibility to protect the integrity of the Speaker of Parliament and also Parliament. Parliamentarians are more Parliament. Speaker of Parliament, especially Mr. Bagbin. I don't want you to think, say, this is going under Anna Ochna, because the position you occupy is a portfolio. So many people have occupied it, and people will come and occupy it. And we don't want people to be sitting and as a nipa bintina baby. Na omoma nipa binjine say, sa position as a Speaker of Parliament, a position a man for beshawa a chrono and omodebo. So Bagbin, if you don't want us to conclude that you are a thief, that you are a criminal who is taking money from people we don't know, because nami ni ho, and a Ghana nibia any ho. But Abrantie we kasano, also on the security expert bina akasa omumi no evidence, and that the money was carried to your house. So as we speak, per Kwame Afrifa, you are a criminal who has taken $12 million to citizens to do things that you were not supposed to do. And we expect the Speaker of Parliament, Bagbin, to prove to the world that he's not a criminal, because as it stands, the Speaker of Parliament and Parliament has not shown, and especially the majority in Parliament that brought Speaker Bagbin to Parliament to lead our Parliament, they have not shown, say, Bagbin is not a criminal, because none of them is proving or showing or raising this issue for the world to know, say, Speaker Bagbin is not a criminal. So the more you ignore or pretend you've not heard, then we have room to conclude that Speaker Bagbin, per what Kwame Afrifa is saying, you are a criminal. And it means, say, the NDC 182 over majority in Parliament also agree with me that the Speaker of Parliament, per Kwame Afrifa's allegation, is a criminal. And also, the minority in Parliament, the NPP side, who have also kept quiet on this matter, basically are indirectly telling us to say, yes, Speaker Bagbin, per Kwame Afrifa statement no making the whole Parliament, left and right, Mujitu said the Speaker of Parliament is a thief. He's a criminal, because the Parliament of Ghana has deliberately decided to ignore this matter. So until Speaker of Parliament steps up, comes out to clean himself, this platform and other platforms around the world who listen to Kwame Afrifa on Angel Radio, which is not just a mere radio, a radio that has been registered under the laws of this republic. The National Media Commission, the NCA, they have license to operate in Ghana and outside Ghana to telecast their shows outside of this country. It means to say, from what this boy is saying, that Bagbin is a criminal. And if nothing is done, every single day we will remind the world and the young people coming up that we have a Speaker of Parliament who was brought in by the NDC, and that Speaker of Parliament, at this point, he was not able to clear himself when an allegation was thrown at him that he took 12 million cedis, that is $1.5 million and over, as bribe. The same thing happened to the former Chief Justice Enini Yeboah. Allegation was brought up. Statements were made in court by a lawyer that Enini Yeboah had taken $5 million. Till date, he could not answer, meaning he's going to die as a criminal because that allegation has become an albatross. Since coma, he would die as a criminal. I'm talking about Enini Yeboah. And I don't expect you, Speaker Alban Bagbin, who walks around with your chest out, making Ghana for Guinea say, oh now, Sebio, political life, you have been able to live an exemplary life. As we speak today, this boy still insists that Speaker Alban Bagbin, Speaker of the Republic of Ghana, your parliament, is a criminal because he has taken 12 million cedis, that is $1.5 million, to commit a crime.
November. Na eno amene security expert bi di nkomo. Asem ya make a security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert won nim ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana cedi. A good two briefcase and the command speaker Alban was Mandy Bagbin. E woni fie. Me na make you bi a.
More fire.
Na ye di nkomo na kodu baby.
So in the statement, Okatakyie say the evidence ne kutano no we hu say ye the sikano abewura ufie awaje. Alban Bagbin, it is better you save yourself now, or else you go into our history book say, oh now you're the first speaker of Ghana, oje 12 million cedis. You are a criminal per what this boy is saying. So if you decide not to come out to clear yourself, then every single person should see you as a criminal. Yes, you have the biggest platform in Ghana. You have the law on your side to clear yourself. A few days ago, you were in Parliament talking about integrity, respect, and protecting people's integrity. You tried to protect Parliament. A lady made some remarks against a parliamentarian and you took up the case. It is up to you to clear yourself as the Speaker of Parliament of Ghana. So when to me, yes, sir, it means Alban Bagbin, you are a criminal. You are a hardened criminal. Per Kwame Afrifa's allegation, you are a thief. And you don't deserve to sit up there to make laws for Ghanaians. This is just an allegation. So somebody needs to prove whether it is true or not. Somebody can say, this is just an allegation, yes. But when allegations are not reacted to, it becomes the truth. That is why you have the room. And this allegation was not leveled against any ordinary person. It was leveled against the Speaker of Parliament, who can instruct that that allegation has to be proven. So it is not just a mere allegation. This is an allegation against the integrity of our parliament, the integrity of the leader of Parliament. And this goes to the core, the principles of this nation. So we cannot just say this is a mere allegation. No, because there's people out there who are carrying this story, NPP surrogates on different platforms, telling Ghanaians and people outside Ghana that the Speaker of Parliament is a criminal because he has gone to take 12 million cedis, in dollar equivalent $1.5 million, to commit a crime. This is not a mere allegation. As I speak today, these things, these words I'm using in this particular episode is being screened around the world. Millions of years to come, people will get to know whether Alban Bagbin was a criminal or not. So it all lies in the hands of the Speaker to clear his name. Because if you don't clear your name, then it will be on record, on your deathbed. Ada ubewuno. We will come there and read your obituary and tell the world that an allegation was leveled against you, that you are a thief. You took 12 million cedis. You refused to react to it. The Speaker of Parliament and Parliament cannot tell us that they have no knowledge about this tape. They have knowledge about it. The Speaker of Parliament, you have seen it. It's simple as that. Every single day we will remind the Speaker of Parliament. We will remind the NDC majority. I have personally sent this video to Sosu. I've sent it to you personally. I've sent this video to Efo Walanyo. I've sent this video to Ketten constituency, the MP, Professor Ayensu. I've sent this video to you. I've sent this video to Sami Jemfi. I have sent this video to Elikem Kotoko. I have sent this video to the NDC because you are the people who brought Alban Bagbin to Parliament. If you guys fail to take action on this, then all of you guys should understand that from today, it is not going to be a joke. This matter needs to be raised in Parliament. The Speaker of Parliament needs to be cleansed. We want to know whether he committed this crime or people are trying to sabotage or disgrace the Speaker of Parliament. If we get to the bottom of this matter, Sabrante we edit to Alban Bagbin, he needs to serve jail time. Yes. And I'm sending this message to the majority leader. Mr. Ayaruga, you're a very nice person. I respect you a lot. I am sending this to the deputy majority leader. Bikrom Fantini. You people should not pretend you have not seen this video. You people should not pretend that this video going around, destroying the credibility of the Speaker of Parliament, you have not heard it. Someone take action on this. And to be very honest with you, Speaker Nyakan wants them so or no NAM a target. More my majority no, and as a parliamentarian no, it is up to you to make sure this thing is brought up in Parliament. But Speaker Alban Bagbin, we have seen you speak, traveled around the world, talk about integrity, anti-corruption, and all that. Prove to us that you are not a criminal. Prove to Ghanaians that you, Speaker Alban Bagbin, unyewi. Because for the next 4 years, we will let the world know that the Speaker of Parliament, our Ghana, Alban Bagbin, an allegation was leveled against him, said Oji bribe and said will take a decision of Parliament. You know, it is true. He needs to come out. Speaker, you need to come out because there be and those hypocritical, sluggish MPP and NDC MPs in Parliament, I will deal with you people. I will deal with you people one after the other. I will start from your leader because you people are in support of criminality. The MPP pigs on the other side, they have already dirtied themselves. They don't have any moral right to even speak in Parliament. So they are not my problem because they are being led by a criminal Afenyo Markin who has been grabbing lands, stealing lands. Afenyo Markin who sends tax after kids. So I don't even want to talk about the micro piglet minority. I don't want to do that. I want to concentrate on the NDC majority and the Speaker of Parliament. All right. Now, thank you, Mr. S. Thank you. Now, so it's a warning to the NDC majority. This is a warning to all of you. Obie niwa obetuma majority watching say or you're bigger than anybody in Ghana. Nobody. From your leader, Ayaraga, to the last person, our NDC. I will check you people. Because it is beginning to look like the chronotomoswa, you are happy about it. It will help the world to know, say, and the Yankofo Kikano, and the Ensema Ekokokosono, and the Mujitum. And we are not going to treat you people with soft gloves. No. Because from what I am seeing, and you the people have sent this video to raise this matter in Parliament, because we Ghanaians, to Parliament and raise the issue, you people are proving to me, say, it is true. Speaker Alban Bagbin is a criminal. If he is not a criminal, then raise the matter in Parliament for this boy to come to Parliament to prove to Ghanaians that Alban Bagbin is not a criminal. But until you people do that, Mr. Ayaruga, the leader of the majority, until you do that, you yourself, you should consider yourself a criminal because you are aiding the Speaker Alban Bagbin to conduct himself as a criminal leader. Yes, because you people know we always need to clean ourselves. Integrity is important. I'll come back to this matter. And that topic is got to do with Afenyo Markin, the micro piglet minority leader. Court ni be prono kwe. Mona mompran judges. Monko. We will sue him. Me. Matra sue. We will sue him. Whoa, you will sue me. Kevin, we will take him to court. Court. No kwa na kwa heading. Oh, can't check on some of your Kevin, Obagana, you better tena, you better prano, me. You see, Donald Trump, boy, you know, and ye boy, you know, many MPP supporters in Abeba. You see, I've Donald Trump, names, you know. I've been able to push a less than a call. Yeni a yabano, yeni a deportee, and yabeba, yeni beba boom. The mini micro piglets in parliament acting as if say Ghana, it's around them, no. Let me tell Ghana for BB. Mahama Yaraga. She. Or you say Mr. Niceness. But let me put this across. I would like to say to the NDC base, what is happening in parliament, you know, you people should have all the patience. I will not pretend to say the echo I'm not mad about it. I am. And at a point we feel say Adentina the chairman is not being assertive enough. Why is Mr. Bernard Ahiafo sitting back for the piglets to pigify their pigletism? Yes, Brofunaba. Your two people say, why is the chairman sitting down for the piglets to pigify their pigletism? Now, it is beginning to look like Mr. Bernard Ahiafo, and I have sat on my platform on Twitter, my team, I have criticized the chairman about how we jai the piglets to pigify themselves at the vetting committee. Now, and we have seen a new Mr. Bernard Ahiafo, a new chairman who is ready to make sure the rules are applied. And I'll give it to him today. I will applaud him. I applaud him because Ghanaians wanted a free-flowing, matured vetting. Nobody is against questioning a nominee. But when people deliberately decide to exhibit their pigletism, then that is where Ghanaians have a problem, because we cannot waste time on time wasters. So at a point, majority of us were angry because he allowed the senior piglet to sit at the vetting committee, Afenyo Markin, to exhibit his highest form of pigletism, to the point whereby there was nothing coming out of from his pigletism attitude. But the taxpayer was the one bearing the cost, because every minute to be a Yebetina parliament, I can't vet in 1/7 every second we pay. So when the chairman on the vetting committee kept quiet for the piglets to piglify themselves, Ghanaians like myself, we got mad, because it cannot be said you do this point in our life as a nation where we all know we need to get serious. We allow piglets to pigify themselves. Now today we saw a new chairman. We saw a new chairman who decided to make the workflow easy. We saw a new chairman who decided to make sure foolish, stupid questions are not asked. We saw a chairman who made sure we stayed within the rules and regulations of the vetting committee proceedings. And that is what we have been calling for from day one. Because that was lacking, that was why we were seeing the piglets piglify themselves every single day, because they felt that the doors have been opened and they can walk into the mud and misbehave. And it's who say impreko mano were impreko in, because Oma would say you be a prono atecha oho and omodi omu buratechemu. So we were all angry with the chairman, because he could not close that door for the piglets to stay clean. Because when he opened the door for piglets, they'll walk into the mud. Every day, we kept telling Mr. Bernard Ahiafo, close the door, because these piglets, when they get out of this door, they will pigify themselves. And we have seen it over and over, how they have shown over the years. Sibia, over these few days, Sibia, our leader Afenyo Markin, led the piglets to piglify themselves in parliament. And this is appalling, because I will share pictures, now we share the actions of these people are not Dompre, Afenyo Markin, Madame Patricia PJ, all these people They are not young piglets. These are adult piglets, piglifying themselves all because they want to distract a process. Some of us got angry because this is not what we want. This is not what we want. We want people with right thinking mind to help us build this nation. You ask yourself, say, how did we get here? Vetting. A whole micro piglet minority will try to distract because they feel said that will make them relevant. Makacha said today's topic is about Afenyo Markin and the piglets of the NPP. With that. So when you see this, when you see pictures be to say, you should be worried. You should start asking yourself, how did we get here? We got here because from the beginning, the chairman thought the piglets were going to comport themselves. But you don't give chances to piglets. Because they don't care about their surroundings. And in parliament, you see this from the NPP. Why should a member of parliament, their colleague, decide to take tables apart? Yedinka Kase Emefa was right. And this should be in our history book. Say, Emefa was right. So you see the silly piglets. When Emefa said one of the piglets was silly, majority of Ghanaians stood up and almost say Emefa is rude. Emefa was right. Me talk 2025 year. Me number plate by Emefa was right. You see these piglets, how silly they can be, how childish they can be, all because they feel, say, when they drag the process, it will make the NDC look bad. But at the end of the day, we all want to build this nation as quickly as possible. So when you see a member of parliament stand on TV to foolishly exhibit the highest form of pigletism, then you should be asking yourself, are these people ready? Because who will be to say Anodompre? As we speak, Anodompre is not a legitimate member of parliament. Jimmy when the supporters Botuo, as we speak today, that case is still under investigations. He comes to parliament, some woman confronts him and says, your actions are not right. And don't be silly. Ghana and Jimmy no because a silly you say didn't mami atem. Majority of us are foolish. We learn grammar and we don't understand grammar. Afenyo Markin, any another premo went to parliament, went to Speaker Bagbin and said, hey, you see, you're silly. One person is silly out of the piglet. A whole party, minority released a statement. Adaya, you see, Afenyo Markin say, another pre, Emefa was right in Tomubuf. Now, they have shown you. And the Afenyo Omar Chiramu say, they are indeed silly and they act like pigs. This is another pre. How can any human being tell me this guy still should be sitting in parliament? He is not supposed to be suspended. He's supposed to be kicked out. Because this fool, and I heard Nkoto saying it, enemy and you puli parliament table in your buna and or your penini or your statesman. This child should go to jail. Somebody walked to parliament and started making noise. That person has been put to jail. Afenyo Markin, any another prayer, especially another prayer kwasiawe, the taxpayers' property or the kwasia buno. He told people to break tables. Tables you and I, akorana onam jomna auto musuana dwino, tax agent or honey tiano, sa korani sikana, indirectly, ye use akorana say child slave, no. Sa sikana dito table no, and another prayer or representing Ghana for ekachire ne nyonko MP say yembu table no. Kwasiawe has just been suspended. Ghana for Kachiramu say MPP way. They don't think. The day and another Danko Kufuor impose a year Afenyo Markin ewo MPP for so parliament. I'm Kachiramu say you'll be in opposition for 40 years. You'll be in opposition for 40 years. Now the question is, from time I started vetting Ebesine. A day na Afenyo Markin it must stop any nominee from being given the green light or endorsed or passed. Has he been able to stop anybody? No. Ebia yen shed and share sadie no. MPP for started Jimmy Omoho Elveti we say. Debia distracted and making sure say vetting. So the question is, has any nominee been stopped from being a minister? No. So what's the essence in what they are doing? And then I was a mamo Ghana for Moshem who say we momo Jimmy. They are not there to help. Senka dia omo ye anade Afenyo Markin Aganda no senka at least generating anything positive on their side. The issue is all these days Afenyo Markin screaming distracted process diatem bo biasum keke kansam no ebu butebo no senka omo tumi stop even one nominee from being endorsed as a minister. I would have said okay, at least with Jimmy no de aboao. But the guy and this group, whatever they have done has not yielded any result. So these are non-entities. From the beginning, we gave them attention. We are supposed to treat them like lice. Or see a treaty say they don't matter. For the next 4 years, there will be a distraction to our democracy. And I am happy because the leadership of the NPP in parliament know that. And I say, they know, say, their leader in parliament, he's foolish. They know, MPP for him. Behind the scenes, I talk to them. They tell you, a temperamental, the way Jimmy, he thinks everything is about him. They know, but they are scared to speak. I speak to them every time. Oh, you nim. Where they over can ask them, why is obi obaku krakayam so why is ponkwa bodam? And they know, but they are quiet because they don't have the power to speak. The party has disintegrated. Partners say there's no leadership. And this last because say when the MPP mu and obet makasa me akasa nyina akomato e mwan ekufu adu mu owu when ekufu adu biem otedem. Who is the leader in the NPP a obet makasa ma bibia ebi ni ho? There's no party. Nobody should be angry. Sometimes you might get furious because you expect the NDC to react. Let me tell you, NDC grassroots and the people who voted for the NDC to come to power, Mahama Ayariga, who is now the leader of the majority side in parliament, he's tactical, he's matured, he's reasonable, and to be very fair with you, he's somebody who gets the work done. I am not going to sit here and praise him abra on starting the Juma, but from the little I have seen, say more NDC for grassroots, no, say more share bodam sema Afenyo Markin Aganda, na mo pese mo translate here no, Emma Mahama Ayariga replicating the same thing. Then in your head, you might think, say, Mahama Ayariga or the chairman on the committee is not working. That is why most of you are angry. You are angry because you expect the same nonsense Afenyo Markin is doing. You expect them to be speaking the same in the same manner. They should be reacting the same manner. Into when we saw reaction now, you might think that Afenyo Markin is doing something. And anytime we didn't say, from day one, Afenyo Markin strategy mean any MPP for have they been able to block anything? No. So it means they cannot block anything for the rest of their lives. They cannot. Now, for the next 4 years, the majority in parliament want to say a bona or mashaye no a bono or mubediso a boben or mashaye or mubeyi betting tax free ho or mubeyi e-levy free ho. Some of the things that John Mahama Kaye are through parliament na sanyo mani nyina betuma bemuno. That is what we want them to do it. However they do it, we don't care. In this Mahama Ayariga ebejina parliament now or you cool and collected now or making statements and now or passing the statement on to the speaker. Now say wanya aggressive and now we it does not mean he cannot get the job done. The bottom line is that we want the work done. And so far, the vetting committee, there's been a lot of drama, but the most important thing has been achieved. 99% of the nominees that went before the vetting committee, they have been passed. So that is what we are looking at. Do not lose focus. Keep your eye on the ball. Inti Mahama Ayariga and his team, I don't care how they do it. They can be quiet in parliament, I don't care. Because they are dealing with a dog who has rabies. So Afenyo Markin will be backing. Afenyo Markin will be getting his piglets to support him. But at the end of the day, and yet you possess a ball on a chair yet, and yet you release a lot of passes, and yet you carry trophy. No? So as far as they can give me what I want, you can take or get rid of betting tax. get rid of e-levy. Make sure the policies that John Mahama said he was going to implement and going to go through parliament to make sure they are enacted, they are done. I am good. They can scream and shit in parliament. I don't care. But I'm saying this to the young Ghanaian, and I Ghanaian out to Obama NDC, and say, I've heard people say, NDC were majority. Other than majority, no, and yet no, the NDC majority, no, you voted for them for one reason, to do what you want. Have they done what you want? Yes. So far, yes. Can anybody in Ghana come out to tell me, say, NDC4, they have been stopped from putting a nominee in front of parliament, and that nominee till date, to me, endorse a nominee, no, so it means they are still on course. Forget the distraction. These people have lost it. Afenyo Markin group, no, they have nowhere to go. They are non-entities. They are humans. They have the right to talk. And so when you see them screaming, let them scream. Look, do not pay too much attention. Your eyes should be on the ball. They here and they say, NDC4, Edidiepe, Amaye. And into that time, Faka said the NPP Anodompre is silly. I mean, who will be to say Haruna Idrisu come to parliament without even being at the scene? I was pissed off because you, Haruna Idrisu, time assembly see and now we need hot. So all that you do is you take your time and listen to the matter itself, even by inviting the lady or sitting or knowing. You don't rush to come to parliament and act as if say NDC no nyansa yama we juma. You have been given a job to do as the education minister. Do your job. Quickly. So many people made comments in parliament. I get it. Haruna Idrisu decided to take forefront because on the Niminyansa, threw the woman under the bus. Why are you not today coming to parliament to tell parliament to make sure Anodompre never appears in parliament again? You are a hypocritical politician. You need to change. Whatever your eye is on, the ball that you are looking at, you need to clear your eye and make sure that you are doing it right. Because the eye that is on the ball, why you say ya enini be ball no kura unhu and kasakwana mena kano ebia o de oyere asantini obechirichiri machiro. The eye that you are eyeing, the ball that your eye is on, you need to make sure you clear your eye and protect your eye. Because that eye that you are using to watch the ball, so when in the the ball, no, you will not even see it to kick it. I am kakra. You have always been asking to prove yourself to Ghanaians. This is the time to prove yourself. One of the most sensitive ministries has been given to you. Deliver. That is your job. Your job is not to throw people under the bus. NDC4. The moment an NDC person starts to please the NPP, then you have to understand you are doing something illegal with the NPP. And that is what I am seeing in you, Haruna Idrisu. But I'm not going to judge you. You are human like myself. You make mistakes. I also make mistakes. So I will see this as a slip. But when it continues, then you will know. We will let the people know the kind of politician you are. I am saying this on authority. Nobody in the MDC is bigger than the grassroots person. Nobody. Now, something has happened. Mr. S, Mr. P, team. Which one is this? Edena Akwesi of Vertin. Asamu Kevin Taylor. You see, Kevin Taylor papa ko kasa o TV so. Kevin Taylor papa. Me papa. You see papa ko eye ni MP Vertin ende. Ena Bezas. Ena you see journalist akobusa me papa question. Ana is that it? Okay. All right. So now remember Afenyo Markin issue so. The reason why I'm doing this is say I want Ghanaians to understand say Afenyo Markin has always been a corrupt politician. He has never been honest, and the hammy was some way munyana say from 2022 na started Afenyo Markin as some say one of the most corrupt politicians in Ghana. Afenyo Markin, and one of the politicians in Ghana almost taking advantage of our constituency power Ghana Afenyo Markin. We are and he has turned his constituents into slaves. And what he does is say, Oko China, no Okoto sewing machine, $1.50. Now I 50, 300. No, I bet you charge more. Oko no akwesi 2x4 police station. No assistant the police for be go no mu botuo. Enti or the side na hye krom for the trim and na or the wia omo. That is what he's been doing all these years. And so what's study Afenyo Markin track record on it Canada Japan. They have actually taken a lot from the people of Gomwa, Fete, and a Futu area or Winneba. They have ganged up to steal in Sase. That guy been on board to and same be say, or Gomwa Fete say Futu na, or boss so jani to Afenyo Markin and Kwala Ribino. And this guy continuously, and not just politics, outside politics, even in his professional life as a lawyer, Afenyo Markin has been a radical criminal. So, when issues come up, I am asking the women group and the pro whatever group and D&D. Some person who Afenyo Markin is and how he treats people behind the scene or scenes. You saw the way he attacked the committee clerk in parliament today. This woman, she is the clerk. Committee na everti nominees, no. Mami we in charge of the logistics, paperwork, the clarification of documents and all the administrative works. Some be meeting 2 o'clock or in a lady or making sure so are coordinating left and right. Some be the press conference. Some be she is in charge. Now, I want Mrs. Are we breaking in sound? Now, there's something that happened. Afenyo Markin and his group of piglets. I call them piglets because they don't respect women. They don't respect the law. They believe, say, as far as they are in parliament, everybody is a fool. Now, you see clearly that, and adia yemi yawa se we munyan say, Madam Apiejeya or your ba mami penyini and the 2 foot journey. Afenyo Markin is not 50 years old. Afenyo Markin is a kid. He's less than 50 years. A bonnet jantra and a man a pempe mapa nitri a juni wom. And Afenyo Markin sat in parliament. The vetting committee sat. Afenyo Markin attacked this woman continuously without giving this woman the room to even speak for herself. These were the same piglets who ran to parliament to say MFA was right. These are the same piglets who exhibited the highest form of piglinity and went to parliament and told Albert Bagbin that they have been told that one of the piglets is silly. Afenyo Markin continuously odidi mami we atama attacking mami we catch mami we in on national television. Me who say obabi akasa e defend mami we. What wrong did this woman do? This is Afenyo Markin, who stupidly walks around the world to tell people he's a Freemason. Kwasiana Freemason for saying no treaty ma anka obeba betu Freemason no. Such foolish characters. But what hurts me in the say, you see Afenyo Markin, time na odidi mami we atama or attack mami we no. Now Madam PJ et wo mami penyini obetuma wo Afenyo Markin. Yes. Na otwo wanka bibia ankyere Afenyo Markin. And at the Afenyo Markin edi mami we atem, and this woman was helpless. This woman was being attacked. The NPP piglets decided to go after an innocent woman because what they want they didn't get, or what they were demanding they were not getting because they were not making sense. Okay? And it did the same thing today. My team will pull the today piece for you. And it was deliberate. Oh, Madam APJ, or reaching them to say, Ubia Oshe Charlene Gate so. And Fano would my crowd because the Nyonko Ba and ye chatroton so. Afenyo Markin evidence that Chesa Mami way or your NDC near way. This fool calls himself a lawyer. And he wants to interrogate people to find the truth. Abro no, he is a walking lie. A member of parliament who calls himself a lawyer sits or stands on national television to accuse a professional. If you don't agree with her, it does not make her a liar. It does not make her an NDC person. So for such a fool to lead a group of piglets, to put this woman on the spot, to try and denigrate and disrespect this woman, abra maami penyini ni tuofu dwene chinga nanenum se de oton pata empata oton gatemu apatre e osaso ntre market or we na no teta wo madam apiejei wo nanke kan sa asem wo kire wa ka wa fe wo sen abawa hem se ye de ye mu ade. This young boy, 47-year-old boy, because of adwene bone, such a drunk, calling a career woman bia wa born bra bedru ha say she is again an NDC person, she is a liar and she's doing this, and a woman like you APJ standing there chewing gum, and the whole day men who the so-called women groups release a statement and said no, this is not right. When they told these pigs, one of them said he's silly. We saw some women come out to say, yeah, we know MFA is rude. MFA has been right. MFA will be right till yes, beba. MFA has always been right. Because you, the NPP, you are silly idiots. Debiano, everything should be about you people. We should not criticize you or question you. Until when people decide to question you people, your actions, nani pani di pabonini. Mama way obetumi sebio awo Afenyo Markin echi. And mama small boy we jimi a whole party. Oh sorry na my son twin na mudi nechi ye. Oh father ye. But you can't get anything done. Anka dia mu ye nyimpo no anka monya bibi mpo me hu say all the noise you are making and the foolishness no motumi stop bibi kra till the day mo start sade obesi nde motumi stop bibia. So what's your essence? You are good for nothing, piglets. Akwa we konum wi tofi wi ti wi na obegina ho a na mo amatena parliament ache no o use mu sen kraman na wo madam apiejei oba parliament na Afenyo Markin the first yin sen kra waje na o masa aso boy we jimi odi wanim ofa ha na odi nechi okase na odi nechi oyesi na odi nechi. No work is being done. So what's the relevance in what you people are doing? There's no relevance. You just wasted everybody's time. Now mamen ko Afenyo Markin so enti mo amoye Ghana fo na moye mma na mo de asem ba mo peke no ada asem foforo beba na obi betwe ne ketrem asem me de me yoba panyini. I am the DND representative of DND. Ohodam bohu na ne kontuom me say mo emma na mo wo Ghana career professionals mo parliament mo ni parliament mo ya civil servant most leaders a man pedifua mona mokasa dino. A woman is being abused on TV, is being insulted by a riffraff, a land thief. You people are all quiet because I am MPP na now ada asemfo from BC. Ada we will get another MFA is right. Na ye be wu kwase bi obeyi ni ti no. E ho na bo hu na ne kontuom e wo kurom ha. Aba ye de bo techi no. Ye de sa aba ne bebo ba. To this woman, I apologize on behalf of Ghana for nyina. She has diligently worked with Janema, Nenananom, Nikuru Ofie, and Wabetna Parliament, hours upon hours, over 20 hours, not to her, all because she wants to get this country going. The embarrassment and the harsh words being used at this woman. Abra onye she. This woman has put her life on the line. And Naju Okofie Krakodo bibe to me abonitu kuno. Or the nina to nchen aba parliament to work for Ghanaians. Na Afenyo Markin or Chimba abegina ho edidi mami wo yatem accusing this woman of nothing. This woman knows nothing about what he's saying. Saying she's an NDC person. She is this, she is that, she has done this without any evidence. And this fool Afenyo Markin friend who lawyer, a despicable, dirty, filthy ass like Afenyo Markin. Nobody responds to Afenyo Markin. MFA is right. MFA is always right. And the day another MFA will be right. That's the obise onuna oyo ba wa Ghana ye kasamamba ahona mo se ye ne ye muadie. So silence should start from today. I'm apologizing to this woman. She should not take this as a big deal because she was dealing with piglets. She should just keep working. She has decided to be a patriot, work for Ghana, do her diligent job, and make sure she serves her nation the right way. So I'll retire peacefully. That's it. So what unkwasi ade asankofo de tete Ghana ho. Yes, right now so nkwasiafo we be so honorable edidi omutirim. Nkwasiafo asese mo ma begu abrochire e no motete mo so 30 years, 40 years honorable omonya de pa. Look at this. Look at this. Look at such foolishness. That you expect me to come and sit here and say honorable? Now, da bena motese me maka honorable da. You expect me to come and sit here and say, please, honorable. What is honorable about these piglets? What is honorable about them? Yeah, mamu 9 o'clock is here be start the event. Namu do bukwasi ya press conference. Namu parliament namu padia. Yesterday, I remember very well. Before Mahama Ayariga called off the vetting, he said 10 o'clock, and they were like, no, 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, the chairman of the committee has sat down. And you foolish idiots are doing press conference. Now, Nkwasi Afo, is a party Ghana na yamo papa dia. Ya mamu time ye be ejuma. Mwe jiminti. Mwene na parliament na moya press conference. Na chairman na oti aye program na national. Yan chan wa Afenyo Markin. And these piglets, this is how stupid they are. So they come and they start to attack. Because Afenyo Jimmy. Because the NPP as a political party is being led by a fool. And it's I'm saying 42 years is the minimum. Mobetina opposition 42 years. I don't see these filthy people as honorable. Honorable ben the way we are see. So what are the young ones learning from this? And Madam Apieja and the two Jenny Etoho or Babesia, ye do nyonko Babesia them with that facts. Now, we gam to say Nike bia a was house and treso adaya a MPP for this foolishness. Na mudia didi ma bedruha. At least you, Madam Apieja, or Mama can come when you change Jimmy way. He's just 46 years or 47 years. We on you time you. Me wona efe ni trase na ayaden krodo so ni trase na kurikuri aya no ni trase na sabio egu kurikuri. Nkwasi ansa oye no elnom no na etwa ne picture onyini yo akokora na obo kro no obo ndira kakawure na aye na pempem enya dwene enya nyansa bi na wodi tirim kakawure wonim kakawure na atoto di tirim e mama adwene nsa wanyini Afenyo Markin no nchen mi yo me wona efe hwe na mahwe me hu yie na mama akwa we sori a otietim keka nkwasi asem frustrating kofo. And they are say oya asase a owian sase wo Ghana efutufo. And my message will go to ahemfo na mo efutu area ho mo amakoji sika ne Afenyo Markin akɔhye dem mo de Afenyo efutufo asase nyina ma Afenyo Markin mo nyina be yimoto mo ebusuafo a mo ne Afenyo Markin akɔhye dem atam eye hundreds and hundreds of acres of land amakwasi ampanyi we 99 years mo nyina be yimoto mo ya kromfo. We need the Efutu Traditional Council to come out. Now,